Ahoy and welcome to another video. There was supposed to be a video before this one, kind of talking about the whole thing, but I didn't end up getting it done in time, so it's just kind of scrapped because it's talking about all of this, and it was going through and trying out the makeup for the first time. But now it's just, I might rework it, I might not, probably not, but I digress. As you can see from the title of the video, I did my first ever drag show this weekend, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. It was not something I ever thought I would do, just because, as I've said several times before, I have severe stage fright. But surprisingly enough, this performance felt so different. It felt so different from any other performance I've ever done before. I was significantly less nervous, if not nervous at all. I was much more calm the entire time, and just being backstage, I was expecting to start panicking, to start like feeling like the normal way I feel, and somehow this time around, it just wasn't like that. It was so different, and it's wild to think about. But I did it. We're gonna be I'll show you guys the videos here in a second, taken by my lovely fiance. But going into it, I was practicing for months. Like, you guys probably know how long I've been talking about practicing for something. I've been practicing for fucking months, and yeah, I still messed up like twice in the first number, but it's fine, it's whatever. And just, I'm really proud of myself. For the first time in like a long while, I think I can actually like legitimately be like, yeah, I am really proud of myself. And that's amazing. I think I did great, and I think I did a wonderful. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the first video, and then I'll yap a little bit more, and then I'll show you the next video. number, I got backstage and I was just like, I was immediately go, go, go mode because I had to change for my second number, and thankfully, Spider was willing to help me like change up very quickly because I was wearing long press-on nails, so I couldn't really do it super fast. But you know, I love him very much. He was a great help to me. But I got backstage and I'm carrying all of my money, and they come running over to like help me change. And I looked at them and I was just like, so many people tipped me. I was genuinely so shocked. I was like, I expected maybe $1, maybe $2, you know. I was genuinely so shocked how much money. I ended up making like $25. No, I made $27, but I tipped out the money twink. The person who was collecting all the money after each person's number to go take it backstage for them. At the end of the night, I ended up taking $2 and I went over to them and I was like, oh, here you go, like for your help. And they were so confused. They were like, what? No, like I can't take this. And I was like, take it, like for your help, take it. And they just went, ah! And then I went back to, if you scream at me, I'm going to scream back at you. So I just went, ah, back at them. So I made $27, but I tipped out the money twink, because that felt like the correct thing to do. Though based on their reaction, I'm assuming nobody else did. Which is neither here nor there, like whatever. But so I made $27 and I was like genuinely really fucking shocked that that happened. And the other thing I kept getting told was that like my stage presence compared to the others, which is again, I'm not saying anything negative about anybody. I loved working with everybody that I worked with. Huge shout out to all of my castmates, and like genuinely thank you so much for inviting me into that space. And you know, I have nothing but love for the rest of my castmates and the hosts. But everybody was like, yeah, your stage presence is really fucking good. Like, you did great. You were amazing. You were like one of the best. And I was just like, stop. Like, what? And there were, I think, 4 separate people. One of them I didn't talk to directly because she's a friend of mine and Spider's, but had to leave after my second number. So I didn't end up talking to her directly, but Spider talked to her. 4 separate people, upon learning that I have really bad stage fright, went, oh, I would have never guessed. And that's like the biggest fucking compliment ever, because like, yeah, that's the point. The point is that you cannot tell how nervous I am. Yeah, they all went, oh, I would have never fucking guessed. Like, that's wild. You know, you did great. You did amazing. That's so, I wouldn't have guessed. And truly that means so much to me, because my last experience with getting on a stage was the in-character Colossicon contest. And right before I was getting on stage, I almost called that off because I was having such a bad anxiety attack. I was like backstage, like I was near tears, and I was trying so hard not to cry because of my makeup. But to go from nearly having to call off getting on stage to getting the compliment of, oh yeah, I would have never guessed. Wild. Like, wild. I will say though, a key difference is I was drinking this time around versus like the in-character contest, but I was not even tipsy for either of my numbers, so I really don't think that had anything to do with it. No, afterwards, the whole big deal. But there is one person I was talking to who she also performs. She's a regular at the club that I performed at. And I was talking to her afterwards, and I do think she was a little tipsy, but it is what it is. And she told me, like, very sincerely, she's like, no, I think you have a future in drag. And I was like, stop! Like, no, that's so, like, thank you so much. That's such a huge compliment. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I have really bad stage fright. And she goes, no, but the fact that you have really bad stage fright and you still got up there and you still did it, like, that means so much. Like, you know, you genuinely, I think you can go far in this. And I, like, just, damn. Like, damn, okay. Damn. All right. So just that really meant a lot to me. Because also, she's one of my favorite people to watch perform. That just really meant a lot to me. Alright, so now that I kind of yapped for a little bit, let me show you guys the second number. And this number, I had less time to practice. Because when I found out that we get 2 numbers, I wasn't even sure that I was going to do a second number. I was like, 1, I might be too nervous. 2, I really can't think of the songs that I would want to use, like, at all. I just kind of don't. I can't think of any. And then I, like, figured it out, and I was like, okay, we're doing this. So I had significantly less time to practice this number, but I do think it went off better than the first one, if only because I didn't mess up during this number. I did mess up during the first number. It is what it is, but, which, by the way, Spider knew what my first song was going to be. They didn't know that I was going to be putting Michael Distortion audio in it, but they had no clue what my second song was going to be at all. I don't know. I like keeping things a secret. I like being able to, like, surprise people with things when I'm, like, stuff like this. So, here's the second number that I did. yeah, those are my 2 numbers. The only like critique I think the only critique I got from anybody was from Spider, and their only thing was, you need to stay on stage a little bit longer. Like, you need to like revel in the applause like a little bit longer, like stay on stage a little bit longer. And honestly, that's so fair. That is so fair. Because especially the first time around, I was like, I did it! Okay, I'm done, I need to go change. And I just like immediately was off stage. The second time around, I don't really know. I was just still in the mindset of like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna get off stage now before I panic. I'm so used to like getting off stage really quickly. So honestly, that's so valid. I do think I could stand to stay on the stage a little bit longer and like, you know, wait a little bit longer. But that's what I was doing this weekend. That's what I was working towards. And I kind of do already have the concepting for my second sort of like, I don't want to say character or like persona, because that's what it is, but like theme. There you go. I have my second little concepting of a theme already. I don't know whether or not it's going to be like this next coming month, because they do open stages every month. I don't know if it's going to be this next coming month. We'll see. But I do already have it in mind. And I am thinking, I don't know if I ever said my fucking drag name anywhere. It's Mist Concept. Because the entire play, I think, because I don't think you can hear it in the recording. It's Mist Concept, and the entire thing is a play on mist concept, like mist the concept of gender. Because the title that I'm using is Drag Thing. So that's the name. That's the name. Like I said, I don't think you can catch that in the video. I'm proud of myself. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually genuinely really proud of myself. And I'm not beating myself up over the mistakes that happened. Which is like a first for me. I am just genuinely actually really proud of myself. And I'm excited to keep doing this, and I'm excited to keep sharing it with you guys. I'm excited for it. I really am. So again, thank you so much to my lovely fiance for first off driving me, but secondly helping me change and filming and everything. And again, a huge shout out to the hosts and to my castmates. They were all amazing. The next shows are only going to be better. The next shows are only going to be better. If you are curious what was going on in my head during those numbers, then go over to my TikTok. It's Buccaneer Space. And right around the time that this video goes up, there should be 2 TikToks going out. Oh, no, sorry, 3 TikToks going out talking about like what was going on in my head during the number at the time. So go check those out too. Hey, there it is. There it is. There it is. Go check that out. And thank you so much for watching the video. I don't know when the next video will be, but eventually it'll be. So I will see you guys in the next video. Get it? See? Like the ocean? Because I'm a pirate? Get it? Alright, I'll see y'all in the next video.